I ain't tripping about a lot, I got a gang with me. If you ain't smoking how I smoke it, you can't hang with me. Got 2 backwoods, 8 grand, and shit can share with me. And we ain't saying pause, they gotta saying no diddy. That nigga 40 and he broke, I don't got no pity. I get to play and dish it to the bro, I feel like Josh Giddy. Fall on the giddy on the court, so if you know, you know. And you can't trust a hoe, brody, if she go, she go. I wait till MAWLEY, bitch, I be ballin' like I'm on the road.
What up with the Iyopodcast? What up? Oh man, I came to be real disgusting and real mean and real nasty today because this is the reason why I don't believe in if you never played in the NBA, you can't have an opinion on NBA basketball. This is why that fucking take is bullshit. And these niggas that played in the NBA consistently show me day in and day out that it is okay to have an opinion if you did not play in NBA. Because even the NBA niggas say bullshit and be delusional all day long, every fucking day. Fucking Pat Bev, title of this video. Thank you, Pat Bev, for giving your boy a title. Still fuck with Pat Bev. Always like the defensive tenacity, but that's it. If we being real, this nigga Pat done went at the wrong nigga. He should have stayed in a Pat's place. He should have stayed in a Pat Bev's place. That nigga went up there with the big dog TRAE Young. Nigga, are you crazy, nigga? Man, shout out to Legend of Winning, my boy. Give it to him, love.
TRAE Young talked about the All-Star game, and he questioned whether players were taking it serious.
Hoop Herald goes, honest question. Why do NBA players play so hard in random open gyms in the summer but give no effort in the All-Star game with millions watching? But the clip that he showed were a lot of role players playing. You didn't see any all-stars. My response is because all-stars take the game for granted. It's not one all-star on the basketball court. It's just good, naturally good bump. TRAE Young was.
He said, relax, let us speak for ourselves.
Of course TRAE Young has something to say. Of course somebody is going to step up and say something because most of these niggas is not going to say nothing anyway. Because in the basketball community, dumb niggas be trying not to step on each other's toes. They be being nice. Don't mean they don't never say how they really feel about players. You know what I'm saying? Because they all have that respect that they made the fucking NBA. And I understand that. But TRAE Young said, fuck that. Nigga, you want to come at me? You want to talk about all-star? Nigga, man, you better watch out, nigga. You ain't no all-star, nigga. Chill out, nigga. Let us all-stars speak for other all-stars, nigga. Like, what was so wrong with him saying that? But shit, I know what was so wrong with him saying that because Pat Bev took it how he should have took it. You know what I'm saying? He basically was saying, shut your bum ass up and let the real all-stars talk about this shit. Nigga, you not here. You not him. You not one of us. Stop talking about niggas that's not on your level. Talk about Ricky Rubio and niggas like that. Talk about niggas like that. Talk about Eric Bledsoe and them. Talk about niggas that ain't never made an all-star game, bro. If you watch TRAE Young in an all-star game, you know that all that shit is cap, bro.
All that, man. I want everybody to understand that is a tone. Relax. Let us speak for ourselves. I think that is a very fair assessment to say, especially if the question is positioned to players who made all-stars. Now, of course, as we all know, especially on this channel, Pat Bev doesn't take too kind to people reminding him the caliber of player that he was in the NBA. So let's just see how he responds to something that is very simple.
The whole time, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I feel the same way about Pat Bev as I felt about Brandon Jennings. Even though Brandon Jennings in the NBA was better than a Patrick Beverley, even though Patrick Beverley has been an all-NBA defender. But just as a player all around, I probably would give that to Brandon Jennings. But my problem with Brandon Jennings was he's the same shit that Pat Bev try to do to TRAE Young. You speaking on niggas that's not on your level. And a nigga finally said, nah, I'm not about to let a nigga do that, bro. What you talking about all-stars for? You ain't him. You ain't one of them. It's the same shit. It's the same shit with Brandon Jennings talk about niggas like Paul George, trying to say Paul George don't deserve no trade clause. Him talking about Donovan Mitchell, talking about Donovan Mitchell ain't no real number one option. Tatum, he calling Tatum soft. Like all types of shit, dog. Like I don't like when players that's down here speaking up on niggas that's up here. That's way up there that you can't even see them. I just never understood why niggas do that, bro. Speak on the niggas that you battling against. Speak on the niggas that's on your level. Let the all-star nigga, superstar niggas speak on the other superstar niggas. Because boom, as soon as niggas go career, watch.
on this pod, we ride and die for Trae Young.
Yeah, he didn't want us to ride and die for him.
It was very interesting take.
Well, what is it? What's his answer? How does he want to speak for himself? Like, well, okay, speak for yourself then. What does he want to say?
I don't know. I don't think he's in a position to speak.
Why is that?
I don't think he's won enough.
First thing this nigga want to do is go career. We talking about all-stars. You want to bring up winning in a Pat Bev versus Trae Young conversation. Are we dead ass serious right now, dog? We're talking about individual. Me versus you. That's the best you got for me? That's crazy, Pat. If I'm Trae, this is what I'm saying.
I don't think he's won enough to speak.
Hmm.
I don't think he's won enough to even speak to me like that or tweet me like that.
What did you say, nigga?
Like, he's been to the playoffs 3 times,
Okay.
right? I've been to the playoffs 9.
Dog. Dog, he can't speak to you like that? Are we dead ass serious, bro? Did you try to... Oh my God, you went straight into I went to the playoffs. I like you was the main force of any of the playoff teams that you've been on going to the playoffs, dog. That is so absurd to me. It's like when niggas talking about I. Like, nigga, no, nigga. Bro, I put any amount of money, even though we can never see it, it's all hypothetical. But I put any amount of money, bro. Any Houston Rockets team from 2013 to 2017, any of those teams, bro, they still make the playoffs without Patrick Beverley, dog. They made the playoffs when he was barely playing minutes, just came from overseas. Jeremy Lin was over there. Nigga, James Harden just first got over there, started doing what he was doing. Made the playoffs then. Made the playoffs when Dwight came. In my opinion, bro, not saying that he didn't contribute to no wins, but he was such a non-factor in whether they made the playoffs or not. That nigga, they pushed James Harden to the 1, nigga. They didn't fucking need Patrick Beverley, nigga. They said, fuck it, we're gonna put the ball in James' hand. What the fuck do we need Patrick Beverley bringing the ball up for? To do what? I understand defensively, yeah, but it's only so much that a 6'1" point guard can really do offensively to really impact winning. Like, let's be for real. Like, it's only so much that he could truly do to help win. Because at some point, his lack of offense is going to come into question in a series. And it's happened so many fucking times. It's like he just started point guard, getting 3 points, playing 30-some minutes, getting 6 points, playing 30-some minutes. At best, defensively, I'm saying I understand you going how one of the PGs. If the best player happened to be a PG, that's a good series for you. But, dog, all this I went to the playoff shit, but you brought up career. Is you versus Trae Young. You did that shit to yourself, dog. You're talking about
The problem with ring culture. This is the problem when we boil things down and have conversation about any aspect of basketball. Now all of a sudden I get to belittle what you've done, even if the conversation is specifically about a certain aspect of basketball that you genuinely cannot relate to, that you genuinely cannot answer to, or at least your answer wouldn't be as suffice as someone who was an all-star. Now, all of a sudden, we went from talking about the all-stars to now playoff appearances. Not how many rounds you're winning, playoff appearances.
That's all I'm saying, bro. You want to go career versus career? Are you versus a nigga like Trae Young? You, Pat Bev, you go career versus career with Trae Young. Are you dead ass serious? You can't be that crazy to do something like that. Like, that's why I was really sitting there thinking, listening to this nigga Pat Bev. I'm like, bro, is this nigga just playing on some tough shit? Like, is this nigga high? Like, what the fuck got into this nigga to really feel like he can challenge Trae Young individually? Dog, you wanted to go career and you started with team success. You have no leg to stand on by yourself.
He's been in the NBA 7 years.
Right.
My first 7 years, I didn't miss the playoffs at all.
Interesting.
In the Western Conference.
Interesting.
Right. His rebuttal is probably going to be, yeah, you want the main player on the team. You're absolutely right. But this is why it's a team.
No, nigga. We not doing that. My nigga, you wasn't the first nigga on the team. You wasn't the second nigga on the team. You wasn't the third nigga on the team. And you probably wasn't the fourth nigga on the team. Like, let's stop this shit. Like, they would have niggas like Terrence Jones come in and he would produce more than you. Nigga, what about Chandler Parsons, nigga? They'll have niggas like fucking Frank Garcia, nigga. He'll come off the bench fucking producing more from the offensive end. Like, I understand, like, bro, defense, but you going up against like offensive player, dog. Like, you challenge an offensive nigga. Your defense can't stand next to his offense, dog. It can't, bro. It can't, dog. This motherfucker has more double-digit assist seasons than you have double-digit point seasons, bro. And you played 12 years. He played 7, like you said. He already accomplished more in 7 years in his career than you did in 12. And you got the nerve, the audacity to go at this nigga. This is not the nigga you go at, Pat Bev. If you're Pat Bev with the resume that you have in the NBA, Trae Young is not a nigga you go at, dog. You got to be fucking high. Like, something got to be wrong with you to really go at Trae Young, and you have the resume of a fucking Patrick Beverley. Like, that's just the reality of that, dog.
In order for him to make 9, he would have to be in year 13. Knock on wood, nothing injury happens consecutively just to tie me of making the playoffs 9 times.
This shit is just so astonishing. It's like the fact that he don't even know how delusional he fucking sounds, dog. Bro, this is Trae Young we talking about. Bro, I would bet all the money I ever make in the rest of my fucking life that nigga is not thinking about tying no fucking Patrick Beverley in playoff appearances. Are you serious, nigga? The shit that he's gonna accomplish in his career, and you think that he's gonna be thinking about tying Patrick Beverley in playoff appearances? Not in playoff wins, not in playoff scoring, not in playoff assists, because y'all both point guards. These things matter. Not in playoff field goal percentage, not in playoff steals, none of these things. None of them. He said playoff appearances. And he think, because I honestly personally think Trae Young is possibly going to play between 15 to 17 years. Did he honestly think Trae Young in year 14, 15, 16 is going to be thinking about trying to get to the playoffs to match Patrick Beverley? You can't be that fucking out of your damn mind. My nigga, you going up against a nigga who is, when his career is over, if he plays his whole career in Atlanta, hell, not even his whole career, if he get to 10, 11, or 12 years with Atlanta, he is going to be that franchise's greatest player. Patrick Beverley is the bar for Trae Young? Never. That's absurd.
I think I've only missed the playoffs 1 time in my career. Ironically, it's with the team that I'm from, Chicago Bulls.
Damn. And that was still playing.
Yeah, but still, I don't count that.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
So it seems
Pat Bev, you definitely come on. You count the plane. No, we saw you jumping on the scoret, bro. You count the plane, bro. Let's
niggas,
it's okay, bro.
Trying to say they don't count the plan. Get the fuck out of here. That's absurd.
he kind of struck a nerve.
Yeah, it threw me off because I'm a huge advocate of Trae Young and what he's done on the basketball court. But I've talked to people who played in Atlanta. They don't want to play there.
Why?
They don't think he's a good leader. They don't think he's a good teammate. This is not coming from me, motherfucker. This is coming from Joe Blow over here. You know, and bro,
this nigga start bringing up hearsay, he say, she say. Nigga, we talk about all-stars. Why is you talking about winning? Why is you talking about team chemistry? Why is you talking about all of this shit that don't got nothing to do with the fucking subject that started this whole shit? The conversation was all-star. Niggas playing in an all-star game. Not niggas playing for they fucking franchise, nigga. Like, what the fuck is this about? Bro, he told your ass relax, and that shit hit a fucking nerve. That's what happened. He told your ass relax. And in hindsight, he told your ass, shut your bum ass up and stop speaking on some shit that your ass ain't a part of. That's basically what he said. And Patrick Beverley took it like that, as he should have. Because that nigga speaking like he don't got ties to these niggas. He's speaking like he a nigga like me. He's speaking like he don't bump into these niggas on the regular. You got to watch what the fuck you say, especially when you not even in that room with niggas like Trae Young. Niggas like Trae Young, you talking about I made it to the playoffs? You was the help, my nigga. Trae Young is the nigga that they bring help to. You would have been the nigga that they brought to Trae Young. Trae Young would have never been brought to you. He should have just let that nigga Trae said, relax, let us speak for ourselves. And Pat Bev said he just never said shit else after that.
I ain't go tell who Joe Blow is, but it's like, come on, man. Like, so Trae, right? You can score all the points you want You can make all the money you want. You can have all the leading assists you want. You can do all that. If you don't win, that shit won't matter. If you don't win, when you're retired, they're gonna forget your name. Fast too.
When I heard that for the first time, I was sitting here like really just astonished, bro. Like even hearing it again is still like what? You telling a nigga that's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer who is gonna be, if he finished, like I said before, if he finished his career in Atlanta or played 10 to 11 years at least, he's gonna be that franchise's greatest player. So you telling me that niggas is gonna forget about one of the franchises in the NBA's greatest player? My nigga, every time the Hawks come up in 10, 12 years, nigga, after that nigga retire, they gonna think of Trae Young. Right now, they think of fucking Dominique Wilkins, but I'm telling you, if he keep doing what he doing, even if they don't win a championship, he get to another conference finals or two, maybe even make it to the finals. Don't let him make it to the finals in Atlanta, nigga. Even if they don't win. Like, look at the niggas you played with, look at the niggas he played with his first 3 years. It's no comparison, bro. And to constantly be talking like this I shit, nigga, I made it to the playoffs, nigga, I never missed the playoffs in my first 9 years. I like you was just one of the biggest sole benefactors at any of those teams, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Look at those rosters, bro. You take one Patrick Beverly off, bro, that's not gonna cripple their team, bro. It's just not.
Listen to he's acting as if he is like a vendetta against Trae Young. All he said was relax, leave that to the all-stars to answer an all-star question. You now sitting here jumping out your body talking about how Trae Young is going to be forgettable is crazy. But I want to be clear. If you're an NBA player, you have a platform, you should make it your mission to make sure that someone like Trae Young doesn't get forgotten about.
Facts.
You was on the court with him. Why would you even allow his legacy to be forgotten about? Why? Because he told you to relax? That's counterintuitive. You should be preserving history.
In order for him to reach me in the playoffs, he has to get to year 13 in a row, which means he can't not make it in almost. I don't even think he'll make it 9 times. I don't even think he'll make the playoffs as much as I make the playoffs. As much as I've made the playoffs.
So he doesn't have the wiggle room to miss the playoffs.
So I don't even think he has the wiggle room to talk about, fuck, are you not playing hard for an all-star game? You're not like you're playing in the playoffs. No other all-star said anything behind it except you. And understand when I mean taking the game for granted, I mean like the same passion that someone had an all-star their second and third year. It's just not the same passion you'll have 13, 14.
So what do you think his point is?
I don't know. I
He's
think
just trying to put himself above you.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
bro, I'm so serious, bro. I don't know the host name, but please, bro, you are instigating something that is no need to instigate. What does he mean, man? I don't know. What do you think? He's trying to put himself above you? No. It's very clear. If the topic of discussion is about why don't the players at the All-Star game play hard, then you should potentially allow players who are at the All-Star game to answer. That I think that's a very simple conclusion to come to, dog.
There's a different reason that people don't play hard in the All-Star game. I'm trying to think like, or it's just an exclusionary thing.
I think it's a little bit of both.
So he thinks that people don't play hard for, or is he saying they do play hard? Because they don't. I mean, we can see that.
Bro, all he's saying is let them answer the question, not someone who doesn't make the All-Star game answer the question. Because if you don't make the All-Star game, you would then come to conclusions or make assessments about players who are All-Stars that are incorrect. And I think Pat Bev actually did that. That's all he's saying.
Everyone, I know, motherfucker. I've been around All-Stars, motherfucker, man. Ankle injury right here. I can't give my all. I got lead team. I understand that, motherfucker. I understand that. It's some motherfuckers on the toe, hey, man. Watch how you playing that All-Star game, man. We got 38 games to go, man. Be light. Don't hurt yourself. Don't push too hard. So I understand it, but don't use your platform. And then the little motherfucker, he got some nerve. He used his platform at 1 o'clock in the morning. No, you use your platform. Use that motherfucker at 9 o'clock in the morning. Use it at prime time where every motherfucker can see it. Don't midnight tweet.
He's actually yapping now.
He loves motherfucker he played with told me, Pat, man, that shit ain't the Atlanta Hawks. That's or Atlanta talking.
Cognac talking.
Yeah,
could have been the New Amsterdam for talking.
Yeah, or Atlanta talking. That motherfucker told me, he played with told me, Pat, man, that shit ain't the Atlanta Hawks. That shit called the TRAE Hawks.
A lot of this shit low-key had me thinking, like, was this nigga really just hating on this nigga for mad long or some shit? Cause this nigga, what you axing around and shit about Trae Young, and then like, nigga, why do you care? Why do you care what's going on over there? You ain't never played in Atlanta. You ain't never been around Atlanta, like they locker room and none of that. You know what I'm saying, you ain't never been in that franchise. So what the fuck? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? At the end of the day, we talking about all-stars. Once again, this nigga keep deviating to other shit, trying to, because he pissed off that Trae Young told his ass relax, nigga. So his ass went all in, nigga, because his ass was insecure. That's an insecure ass nigga. That nigga is insecure about his career. That nigga probably one of them niggas that wish he could have got a better opportunity, because we all heard that Pat was averaging 30 in high school. I bet money that nigga didn't. He didn't see himself coming into the NBA and just being no defender. That's it. Defend and shoot some threes here and there. Because my nigga, he was never really that good of a shooter. So I know that's not his game. He can shoot. He definitely can shoot, but he was never that good of a shooter. Niggas was never ultra worried about Pat Bev as a shooter, dog. He would have games where he would get hot, though, for sure. He would have big moments and big quarters and shit like that. But why do you keep deviating from the fucking topic, dog? Stay on topic, bro. Like, that's like him just keep going to other shit, fucking digging and diving about Trae Young. That shit had me thinking, like, bro, are you just hating on this nigga, bro? And you really had animosity from this nigga, because all he told your ass was to relax, and your ass had came out guns blazing, nigga. You want to go for a career, nigga. You want to go for what's going on with his team and all that extra shit, nigga. All he told your ass was to relax, dog. Pat, do better, Pat.
So it's no surprise to me why they don't win.
So it should be a wake-up call to him, you're saying? That maybe
it should have been. What do you mean? Look at all your peers around you. You don't get mad at me because I'm giving my opinion about the All-Star game. Which, motherfucker, if I was in a position to be an All-Star, coming from where I'm come from, motherfucker, come on, Pat, you playing too hard. It's just the All-Star game.
Everybody can have their own opinion. You know what I'm saying, it's Iyopodcast, in your opinion. Anybody can have their opinion, but it's like, bro, when you in that position, when you at the table with these niggas, like NBA wise, and like you bump into these niggas, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, they know who you is, you know who they is, bro. You can't just try to speak for all of them niggas. It's too many all-stars. You can't try to speak for all of them niggas if you not one of them niggas. NBA players really don't beef with each other like that. Like, they really don't. Like, sometimes these niggas get into it, but they really don't be beefing with each other like that. Like, that's why when a nigga do say something, it'd be certain niggas who might jump on a nigga ass. But for the most part, them niggas really don't be beefing like that for real. Because they really be trying not to step on niggas' toes and shit. That's why when you ask these motherfuckers shit, they give your ass professional answers about players, nigga. They ain't gonna give you a motherfucking answer for real. They do interviews, nigga. They get asked about another player, nigga. They gonna keep that shit respectful. Basketball, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna never really call it like that. Unless it's Draymond. That nigga flat out said Delhi was trash. Unless he Draymond.
It's just All-Star game. And that's the issue right there. That's the issue right there. What do you mean? I'm playing too hard. So, yeah, I didn't agree with that. And I love Trae. Love his dad. I love Trae. Love his game, everything. But, like, he has to. And then the first word he used is relax. And I'm like, motherfucker, relax. You should be uncomfortable. You should be more uncomfortable. All right, that's the problem. You too motherfucking relaxed. 7 years, you made the playoffs 3 motherfucking times. You're too relaxed. Motherfucker, get uncomfortable. Really get uncomfortable and lead your motherfucking team to some more wins and playoff push. The game is better. The game needs that from you. Trust me.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there that I have, bro. You telling this nigga to do something that you never could do. You never had a chance to do. You done been a starting PG on so many teams, bro. Why are you telling this nigga to do something that you ain't never had the ability to do? My nigga, he did a lot with less. He made a conference finals with John Collins as his second best player. He got a nigga now that's better than John Collins. Look at his team now. We gonna see what Trae do this year, bro. I really feel like that Pat Bev shit really gonna turn this nigga up this year, dog. Like, I'm telling you. Because now he got a team. You know what I'm saying, they got defenders, they got other shooters. You know what I'm saying, they got a co-star, Jalen Johnson coming back healthy. Kristaps Porzingis, we gonna see what happened with him. But it's like, dog, stop that shit, dog. I really hate when niggas do that, bro. It's like you in the NBA too, bro. Like if you was really like that, nigga, you would be doing what Trae Young's doing. Like I'm not really trying to hear that oh, we gotta play a role. We gotta play a role. Like, then why wasn't you good enough to get the role that Trae Young got? That's how I see it, nigga. When niggas is good enough, that's when they get the roles that they got. I don't know nothing about that politics shit, nigga. I go off what I see. When if LeBron James was never good enough, he would have never got the role that he got, nigga. The system. If Kobe Bryant wasn't good enough, he would have never got the role he got. Niggas get the role that they have because how good they are. You think they would have made Trae Young just be a defender and three-point shooter? And that's not even his game. That's not even what he's elite at. Nigga, you get the role. You get the role literally from where you come in. You get drafted at too. Hey, that's where you get your role from too. But niggas' roles be changing because they improve as players. And if we look at Pat Beverly's career, he never improved as a player. He was always literally the same guy. Literally his whole career.
It's kids up here that look up to you. You talking about me fucking relax. You get uncomfortable. I challenge you to do that. I'll relax when you get uncomfortable.
Damn.
Yeah, that's weak.
It's firing me up though.
Nah, cause coming from a hooper, that's weak. Especially when you know the truth. You know motherfuckers don't play hard. You know that. You feel me? You know that. So don't put yourself up here, right? Because you score a lot of points and a lot of assists, but you lose.
Well, it seems like he's just trying to take it as a chance to take a shot that you haven't been in an all-star game.
Obviously.
No, it's oh my God, bro.
Hey, they right about that. I give him that. Hey, they right about that. That was a shot at your ass, nigga. It was basically saying, nigga, Pat, shut up. Shut up, Pat. That's basically what he was saying. Shut up, Pat. You're not an all-star. That's basically what the nigga was saying.
I'm trying hard not to be vulgar, but my God, pop it out your mouth! Pop it out! Fuck! Nigga, pop it out!
I ain't tripping about a lot, I got a gang with me. If you ain't smoking how I smoke it, you can't hang with me. Got two backwoods, 8 grams, and shit shade with me. And we ain't saying pause, they got a saying no diddy. That nigga 40 and he broke, I don't got no pity. I get to play and dish it to the bro, I feel like Josh Giddy. Fall on the giddy on the court, so if you know, you know. And you can trust a hoe, brody, if she go, she go. I wait till you MAWLEY, bitch, I be ballin' like I'm on the road.